Hello and welcome to Minor Talks about the changes from Age of Empires 2, the Conquerors, to Age of Empires 2, the Forgotten Empires. So there's quite a lot of changes that have occurred. Some of them exist for all civilizations, either to specific units or the AI slightly changed, those kind of things. Or there's specific things that you can get for each civilization. Not all civilizations have got things changed for them. There are some that have got things changed for them that really did need to be changed. But these are the ones in this video are to do with all civilizations. There's quite a lot, so I'm going to split it up into two videos. And I can see all of these from the ForgottenEmpires.net in the changelog there. So number one. Cartography is now free. Before, it used to cost 100 food and 100 gold, and now as you can see there it just says research cartography, see ally line of sight. You do however need a market though in order to research it. So that's quite useful, it saves a lot of time. There we go, cartography researched. Cavalry archers, I don't believe I need anything more from the feudal age, so let's go to the castle age. Cavalry archers cost 5 less gold. So before they were 40 wood and 70 gold, now they're 40 wood and 65 gold. If I quickly take Aegis off and get this villager. Number 3 is that Palisade Walls take an extra second to build. So you can see already it is a little bit longer to build. And this is quite useful because otherwise the Palisade Walls were so easy to put up, and I know they're not exactly, they only cost 2 wood and they have only got 250 hit points, but still they were pretty quick in order to build. Stone walls take an extra 3 seconds to build. I mean, they're such a big defensive thing to have that you do kind of need to spend the time actually building them. And so they do take quite a bit longer in order to build. So let's just pop back on Aegis, just to make the rest of the video quite easily. So we're now on number 5, in that capped rams, need to build on blacksmith first, capped rams can garrison 5 people. So before, and still, battering ram can have 4 people, and then when you research to cap ram, you had to, you still only get 4 people inside. So if I go to the Imperial Age and get capped ram, now that's got 5. It was on 4 and now it's on 5. And then if I were to go to siege ram, you've got 6. So it's a bit more realistic. Upgrading your ram upgrades how many people can fit inside. Number 6 is that fire ships have 20 extra hit points. Before, this fire ship was on 100 hit points, now it's on 120. And then when you go to fast fire ships, it goes up to 140. Demolition ships also have an extra 10 hit points. Before, they were on 50, and now they have gone up to 60. A heavy demolition ship will go from 60 to 70. The building's hit points also are reduced in the Dark and Feudal Ages, and it would take ages to go through all of them, but they are reduced slightly in the Dark and Feudal Ages. If I get myself a barracks, and at the moment I've got the man at arms, but what I wanted to show you was that if I get the long swordsman, you'll notice he has 60 hit points as opposed to 55, which is what they had before in the Conquerors. And they also have an extra 2 attack against eagles. Sorry, an extra 2 attack against eagles. The same occurs for two-handed swordsmen and champion. They also have an extra 2 attack against eagle warriors. However, the champion and the two-handed swordsman don't seem to have any extra hit points. I think that might be something that needs to be changed. You know, instead of having 60 hit points for a long-handed swordsman and 60 hit points for a two-handed swordsman, I think you need an extra 5 or something like that. Trade cogs, where are they? This one. They generate an extra 10% gold. Now, people generally don't use trade cogs because, unless it's a very water map, there's not really much point in using them. And when you do use them, they take ages to get the gold, because it's not so much done on distance that the trade cog has to go. I think it's done on distance actually in the map, so it will be from here to here, as opposed to here, you know, going around here, going up around here, and then all the way down here, something like that. So they get an extra 10% gold, which is quite fortunate, really. Maybe they'll be used a bit more. If I then get a monastery, the final change to this first part is that monks, when they have a relic, when they're holding a relic, they suffer from anti-monk damage too. I think this was a little bug. Well, actually, no, not so much a bug. I think they just forgot to put it in the Conquerors. So it would be units like Scout Cavalry. When they attack a monk, they do a bit of bonus anyway. And I believe, this might be wrong, but I think from memory they end up doing about 12 to 15 attack or something against a monk. Now, when the monk was holding the relic, the Scout Cavalry would do less attack. I think a bonus wasn't there. However, now they do. So at least it's a bit more balanced, I suppose. And I just realised I've got Aegis on, so all of these people are getting plenty of food. Anyway, that's the first part, and we shall soon go on to the second part. Thank you very much for watching.